Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. And today I want to talk about words we say to ourselves and why is it so important. And I feel like a lot of the times people are not aware for the words they're telling to themselves and the value that those words have and how those words affect them, affect what they think about themselves, affect about their actions towards themselves, and their overall value, self-esteem, and life, I guess. I feel like everything we say to ourselves matter. If we're gonna tell ourselves good words and strong words and lifting words, and we're gonna be our own supporters, then this is the results we're gonna get. We're gonna get further, we're gonna get bigger, we're gonna get higher in life or in whatever we do. But on the other hand, if we tell ourselves that we are small, that we can't, that it's hard and I can't but everybody else can, or that kind of stuff, and we are shrinking ourselves, then this is exactly what we're gonna be. And you know, there is a saying that says, if you tell yourself you can't, you're probably right. So just imagine you want to lose weight, you know? Just imagine you want to lose weight. And the first thing you tell yourself is, I can't. I know I cannot lose this weight no matter how hard I try. You already lost. Don't start, you know? Don't start the process. Or let's say you want to get accepted to a new job, but you say, you know what, I'm going to try, but for sure I'm not going to get accepted. Don't start, because you already lost. You already didn't get the job. It doesn't matter, you know? Let's say you want to meet new people. Let's say you want to reach a new goal in your life, and you say you can't because it's hard, or why everybody else can and not me. You might as well not start, because you already lost. This is the way I look at it, at least. And I think a lot of people call it the law of attraction, that what you say is what you get. And I truly believe that, you know. I'll give you another example. So I feel like if you're going around all the time and say, all boys are shit, you know, all girls are shit. I cannot find a girl, I cannot find the right guy for me, you know. Those are the guys you're gonna meet. You're not gonna meet suddenly your charming prince, or you're not gonna meet your lovely princess suddenly, you know. What you're saying is what you attract. If you start saying, I am willing to go out there and meet good people, good partners that want good relationship, then you're gonna start attracting those people towards you. Or for example, if we talked about losing weight, you know, then you need to start the process with the thought and knowing that you are capable of doing that. Otherwise, why to even start, you know? You're saying to yourself, first of all, I can't do it. Then you figure it out. Because if you're saying you cannot do it, you cannot lose this weight, then you will not lose this weight. You will not lose this weight, period. But if you tell yourself that you will lose this weight, now we're talking. Now you have a real chance to really lose this weight, you know. And even if it's a 1% difference, you know, in the way that you feel about yourself. But this 1% is exactly what you need in order to start the process, not even reach the end goal, you know. But it's just about starting the process. Sometimes I have those things that I want to do or I want to achieve or whatever. And for example, starting this YouTube channel, you know, and this was cooking in my head for a while, you know. For like a few months, maybe 6 months even, I felt I have a value to give, but I never did it, you know. I never did it because I said, what other will think about me, or my parents, what will they think about me talking about myself and how they raised me, or what my brother, my sister, whatever, you know, my friends. But then at one point I said, I can do it and I will do it, because I see a lot of people do it, then why can't I do it? And at that moment it changed, at that moment it changed because suddenly I felt like I felt the wind on my back, a wind that pushes me upwards to do the stuff that I want to do. And this is something important, Try to tell yourself more uplifting words, to treat yourself right. And thoughts and words have power, just remember that. If you want to learn a new instrument, if you want to learn a new skill, a new language, if you already say to yourself, I cannot do it, then you're probably right, you cannot do it. Don't even start. I believe it's called the law of attraction. The law of attraction. Whatever you say, it's whatever comes your way. I feel like also another aspect that it helps. Once you start realizing that words have power and thoughts have power about your life, also another aspect that it helps. Once you start understanding and noticing the words that come out of your mouth to yourself and your thoughts about yourself, and you start act in order to make those words true in real life, then within that process you earn a lot of other stuff. You earn self-esteem. Your self-esteem suddenly starts to get big and strong, and you will start notice that because no one will tell you a good word besides yourself. You shouldn't count on other people to lift you up. You are the only person that should, can, and will lift yourself up in any time, that you need. And on the other hand, you also get more confident about who you are and yourself. Once you start saying to yourself, I can do that, and give yourself good words, and I will be able to do that, even if it's hard, then suddenly everything seems possible for you, You're not limiting yourself for only one thing or shrinking yourself next to other people. You can do everything other people can. We are all human, And there are also some limiting physical aspects to some stuff, For example, the probability that I'm gonna be an NBA player if I try my best now at 28, I'm not that tall, I'm not that good at basketball, and I'm pretty old to go to the NBA, then by the time I get good, I'm gonna be probably like 35, 40. The probability is low. But I can start. I can tell myself I can, If I go on that journey, that's already a win, It's not about achieving the goal. It's about telling yourself you can and do the distance. Do the work, put in the work, And in the process, you become a better person to yourself and to your surroundings and whatever. You develop character, So maybe next time you want to achieve a goal or you want to do something, that you always wanted to do and you didn't do until now because you told yourself you can't, or you have a low self-esteem about it, or someone else, even if someone else tells you you can't, and this is why you tell yourself you can't, just say fuck it, fuck it, I'm going for it, I can do it, even if you literally think you can't, just by saying I can do it is already changing the equation in your favor. Try to think of something like that, and try to just do it. Try to just do it and tell yourself that you can do it. And when you do it, you're gonna start see that you actually a few steps already towards that one thing that you want to achieve to yourself, If you want to lose weight, tell yourself, I can lose this weight. Doesn't matter how hard it is, doesn't matter. You can lose this weight, let it cook for a while, It's not like 1 second it changes and then the next thing you do is already going after it and losing that weight or whatever. But good things takes time. That's also good process takes time, and it's all a process. Start to tell yourself those good words that I can. Leave I can't and I don't and why others do and I don't. Leave that aside, Just tell yourself good words. Start noticing those words that you tell to yourself. I can do those stuff. You are not different from anyone else. Start lifting yourself. And within time, you're going to see a change, as I said. So one tip from me to you, I guess, will be, as I said, try to think about a certain thing that you tell yourself you couldn't do and try to change it. Because limiting belief is a thing that will ruin you and it can drag you down. Just try to change it. Try to be aware of that. Even if it's hard physically, mentally, even if it's hard, you need to be the first person to push you to do something like that. And once you master it, you start gaining confidence, you start building character, and you're just gonna see results. The end result doesn't matter. It's about starting it, and it's about the person you become along the way. And I hope I could reach some of you with that and maybe give you some motivation or good words in order to start something that you always thought you can't or want because it's hard or whatever. So thank you. If you're not subscribed yet, please do, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you very much.